Hey everyone, it's Lindsay, and November 1st means October favorites. It kind of blows my mind that we're already in November because I feel like summer just ended, but I couldn't be happier. It just means we're closer to Christmas, and I know people get annoyed that they start playing Christmas carols so soon and you see all the stores all decked out for Christmas, but it can't come soon enough for me. So I'm excited and we're just rolling right along. So these are my favorite products from October. This first one I meant to mention in my last favorites video and forgot, so I've been using this quite a long time. This is the Eucerin Daily Protection Moisturizing Body Lotion SPF 15 Sunscreen. Love this body lotion. I love any body lotion with a pump, and I mentioned this in my last video. I have to put body lotion on after the shower. I feel itchy and tight, and so I love this one because it has my sunscreen in it, which I use it on my legs and everything anyway. My legs are not seeing the light of day anymore, but I especially love it for arms, chest, neck, shoulders, because while every single day I wear sunscreen on my face, I'm not spreading that sunscreen down on my chest. So this takes care of both of that. I have, this is my body lotion, and then it's also a little bit of protection for my chest and arms, because even though I'm not like laying out in the sun, when I'm driving, if I have a low cut top on, my chest is exposed, my arms, I mean, I put it on my hands, but I wash my hands so much it's not on there anymore. But it just makes me feel better that the random rays that I'm getting that aren't giving me a pretty tan, they're just kind of like, they just add up throughout the day, I'm protected there. So I do like this, and for being a sunscreen, it's not greasy. It's definitely moisturizing, but I like something that's more moisturizing rather than less. Some people want it to just absorb right away and have no feel. This has a little bit of a moisturizer feel, but it's not greasy or anything, so love that, and it's drugstore. This blush I've been using so much. I love to pull this out fall and winter. This is NARS Blush Sin. This one attracted me in the store because, and I've had this for a really long time, because it just looked so different from most blushes that you see. And in the pan, it just looks really cool toned, almost kind of a grayish purple undertone. But on the cheeks, it's a really pretty rosy shade. Really nice for fall and winter. It's not, in summer I like more of a bright pink, a coral, and I think you can do whatever you want all year round. But I just really like this with a red lip. It's definitely a little more cool toned, but it's definitely also rosier than what it looks here. So love that. And you definitely just need a light touch with this, and it just gives you just such a unique color. I love that it looks so different in the pan. So give that one a try. This I have been using so much, and I am really bad about using highlighters. I love the idea of them. I sometimes want to buy them. I have several, but I don't end up using them. And this is one that I've been using a lot this past month. This is the Benefit Watts Up highlighter. This is the free little one that they gave me for my birthday at Sephora. And it's just in like a stick form, and here, I'll swatch it. It's just kind of a champagne shimmery color, but it's not, I shouldn't say shimmer, because when I hear shimmer, I think little sparkles or little glitters, and it's not like that. It just really gives a pretty sheen, and I have it on now, and I think it just gives such a pretty highlight. Normally I wouldn't be a fan of cream highlighters because I feel like then kind of like melts down my makeup and can smudge and then take away blush so that you can see an obvious highlight. Like, it just can be difficult to work with. This I really love, and I was gonna buy one at the Sephora VIB sale coming up, but look at how much is in there. Like, that's gonna last me a really long time, so I'm not gonna buy a full size. I'll just use this till it's done, and by then I'll probably be on to something different. But so what I do is I just dot it on my cheeks and then take my finger and rub it in, and I especially like to do it here so that you kind of have that sheen on the cheek. But really like it. It's natural. I do it down the bridge of my nose. Love it on my Cupid's bow. But I've just really been liking that, and I think it's easy to use, and it's a cream product, but it's pretty dry. At least mine is. So it's not like it smears all over or lifts up my makeup. Okay, these makeup brushes I was sent probably 2 weeks ago, and I've been using them ever since, and I always am switching up. I like you know, this brush for this 1 month and the next I'm switching it up. But ever since I've gotten these, I've seriously been loving them. A full review will come, but these are Sedona lace brushes. This is the 910, this is the 919, and the 980. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a foundation routine video showing you how I use these, but I don't use them the way you're necessarily supposed to. But this 910 I've been using for foundation. I love a beauty blender, but honestly, I just get super lazy, or I'm just in a hurry some mornings and don't feel like going to the bathroom to wet it. So I just like a brush, and this is angled and it's super fluffy, because I think sometimes if a brush is too dense, then it can absorb a lot of product, and I don't know, sometimes that buffing it in with a really dense brush, I feel like just picks a lot of it up. Whereas when you have something that's so light like this and fluffy, it just like goes right on, not at all streaky. I buff it in and it just looks beautiful. So happy with this for foundation. Then I go over with the 980. Love this for powder. Super fluffy, longer bristles, and I really buff this in, and it gives, because it's light, it doesn't just pack on powder. So I'm setting my foundation and I'm covering even more, but it's very natural. Then I've been using this big paddle brush. This is actually supposed to be for foundation. I've been using this for bronzer and contour. And I don't contour every day normally, because I think it's just a step I can avoid, and it can sometimes be a lot for a daytime look. Okay, this, I have been contouring every single day with this, because all I do is like put it in my bronzer, lay it right here, and it gives a very subtle contour. Then I go my forehead, I go down my neck a little bit. So easy, and I love it, and they're so soft. So full review to come. That pretty much was a full review, but love those brushes. And then my last product is a nail polish. This was my first Deborah Lippmann nail polish purchase. I am a nail polish collector, and so I knew I wanted a Deborah Lippmann. I think I got this a year or so ago. There's something on the front here. And this one just stood out to me, and it is so beautiful. And I wore this twice this month. I put it on, I loved it, and it's in one of my videos from this past month. Put it on, loved it, took it off, and put it right back on because I loved it so much, which for as much nail polish as I have, that really says something. Just a beautiful plummy purple shade with purpley magenta sparkles in it. But it is so beautiful. Oh, and the color is Good Girl Gone Bad by Deborah Lippmann. But if you don't have a Deborah Lippmann polish, I would highly recommend this one. It is so beautiful, and it's dark, but it's pretty. It's so, when you put a top coat on it, it just shines. It's one of my favorite shades. Love that. So let me know what you've been loving this month. Let me know if any of my products are ones that you want to try or ones that you love, and I always love hearing suggestions that you have for me. So I hope you have an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you soon. See you, everybody.